Hello everyone, this is Crypto Hill back again today with another video. Now, today's video is just going to be a short one on Solana and Matic with a little bit of technical analysis, explaining why we like Solana and Matic as buys in the current market trend. Now, the first coin we're going to talk about is Matic. Two things I want to point out here on this chart. The first is this upward wedge that has been forming. Now, if you can see on the chart, there have been 3 times where Matic has dipped within the last, this is, I would say, a month. And every time it has come down quite hard, it's actually using the bottom of the wedge as support. Now, this is a good thing because every time it comes down, it's actually creating a higher low. Now, what we mean by that is when Matic comes down to touch the support of the wedge, it's at a price. Let's say it's at $1.80 when it comes down the second time. The third time it comes down, it's at $2. So that's the concept of the higher low. Another thing I want to point out here, if we can get the Lux Algo indicator on the screen here, just quickly, I want to point out that the reversal trend, which is the green band that goes below all of the candlesticks. One thing we want to point out here is that Matic has been trading sideways within this reversal zone. Now, what this means is Matic is actually due for an uptrend. It is not going to trade within this reversal zone forever. And one other thing I want to point out here is I believe it was late November, early December when Matic had actually touched the reversal zone last. And when this had happened, Matic actually went for quite a nice run without ever touching the reversal zone until now. So those are the two major things. One other thing we can look at here are the volume candles. So back to late November, early December, when Matic was trading sideways and it was touching the reversal zone, you can see that the coin had relatively low volume and the volume had spiked when the uptrend was occurring. Now, the volume trend is the exact same as the previous time that Matic was trading sideways and had touched the reversal zone, which was late November, early December, which also indicates that this is going to be relatively the same pattern that it was in late November, early December before it had quite a nice run. Now, I think we're going to move on to Solana now, which is our second coin for this video.
Yeah, so Solana, I think, is in a good position to, and both of these coins, when we're talking about buying opportunities, I think we both mean to start dollar cost averaging in, not to just put your whole portfolio in one trade, as we are in a pretty harsh downtrend. Nobody can really call the bottom, even though we think we're close, but this could go to 30K with no explanation. So just to make that clear. But yeah, we like Solana a lot here because it's formed this. It had this really big liquidation candle similar to Bitcoin and other things, and it's created this really big downsending triangle, right, with these 3 bottoms that it touched that, and these 2 tops here, and we're nearing the bottom, and again we're within this reversal zone here, and it's Solana's been moving down pretty fast ever since late December. It's been moving down pretty quickly ever since it broke the 200 EMA, and now we're really far away from the EMA now. So I'm thinking with volume being pretty much average, it's stayed pretty consistent throughout the whole time. But we're in this reversal zone now, and I think 130 is a really good buying area. Yeah, so the lowest point we could probably see on Solana is probably around the 128s, mid 120s, I think is probably safe to say. After considering the amount of downside that we've seen, from the top of this run here in early November to where it is now, it's down almost 50%, right? And, Solana hasn't had the charts that Bitcoin has with the history, but, from this crash here, this is a 46% drop. Right, so this is currently the biggest drop we've seen on a coin on Solana is this 48% drop. So to say that it's going to go down more, is kind of unrealistic. And again, to start dollar cost averaging in now, maybe you make a buy at 136 and it goes down to 130. As long as you're buying the whole way down, it's fine. But yeah, we see a lot of potential in this coin right now as well.
And just a quick side note here. I know we have been discussing within this video dollar cost averaging. we don't want to make this video too long, so we're not going to go in depth to what that means. But if anybody is interested in a video dedicated to that topic and how to properly dollar cost average, when to buy, and also identifying buy and sell zones, leave a comment down below and we'll definitely look into making a video explaining all of that. Okay, so that's going to conclude today's video. Thank you everyone as always for watching. We appreciate all of the support and we'll see you in the next one.